Under the cloak of night, Sergeant Miller guides his squad through the dense forest, shadows their only companions. Each step is measured, the rustling leaves betraying their advance toward the enemy camp. Miller whispers, "Remember the plan. In and out, no unnecessary risks." The squad moves forward, their mission etched on their faces. The squad stops at the border of the enemy camp, a vast scene scattered with tents, high watchtowers, and threatening barbed wire fences. They carefully watch the rhythmic patterns of the guard patrols, their movements precise as they meticulously formulate their plan for entry. Specialist Jackson peers through night vision goggles, his gaze sharp and focused. His voice cuts through the night. 3 guards on patrol, rotating every 10 minutes. The team prepares for infiltration, each member focused and ready. The sprawling enemy camp awaits, silent under the watchful eyes of the squad. Inside the dimly lit tent, Miller and his team move like shadows, their every step measured and silent. Their search culminates in a discovery: meticulously arranged maps and advanced communication devices. The tent flap is violently thrown open, revealing a gourd silhouetted against the encroaching night. Miller barks, "Move! We've been compromised!" The piercing shriek of the alarm tears through the night as the enemy camp erupts into pandemonium. Soldiers pour from their tents, weapons raised, a storm of gunfire unleashed into the darkness. Caught in the heart of the fierce firefight, Miller's squad faces a relentless barrage. Explosions rip through the ground, shockwaves reverberating as bullets slice through the air. Jackson shouts amidst the chaos, "We need cover!" Each bullet becomes a deadly threat as Miller's squad scramble for cover. The squad storms into the enemy bunker, weapons raised, ready for confrontation. The air stings with the smell of diesel and the palpable fear of the unseen enemy. A command center buzzes with frenetic activity, signaling a desperate attempt to regain control. Amid the chaos, a high-ranking officer barks orders, his voice a desperate plea against the impending doom. Miller's voice cuts through the tension. "Drop your weapon. This is over." The enemy camp becomes a scene of intense battle as Miller's squad storms through, their precision turning chaos into calculated strikes. Explosions erupt, sending debris soaring as the squad's suppressive fire pins the enemy, the air thick with smoke and the stench of war. Amid the relentless assault, a piercing cry shatters the battle's roar as Private Davis collapses. Miller's urgent shout pierces the din. "Medic, Davis is down!" Inside the enemy command center, Miller confronts the enemy commander, the air thick with tension. The clash begins. A fierce, close-quarters battle erupts. A whirlwind of hand-to-hand combat fills the command center. With a final surge of strength, Miller overpowers the commander. The camp secured, Miller stands victorious amidst the fallen. A moment of quiet triumph as Miller declares, "It's done." Dawn reveals a battlefield scarred with wreckage and loss, the air thick with the weight of victory turned to sorrow. Miller's squad stands amidst the desolation, their weary faces etched with the heavy toll of their triumph. A somber silence blankets the survivors, each lost in reflection on the sacrifices made. In the quiet aftermath, Miller's voice breaks the silence, a question hanging in the air. "We made it, but at what cost?" The rising sun casts long shadows over the battlefield, a haunting reminder of the lives lost and the victory hard won.